Congresswoman, thanks for being with us. Appreciate the time. Nice to speak to you as always. Let's start with Adam Schiff, longtime colleague of yours in your home state, longtime ally of Nancy Pelosi. Do you believe that Pelosi gave him the go-ahead? Do you believe that she might be next?
Well, let me just say that Adam Schiff has his opinion. Of course, he's an ally of Nancy Pelosi. I don't know if she's going to be next. We have 213 members in the Democratic caucus. And when a few come forward, well, they have a right to their opinion. But President Biden has said he's not going anywhere. He's feeling good. He's showing up on speaking engagements. He was received wonderfully well by the NAACP. And in Michigan, I saw that Motown is Joetown, and he is turning the crowds on, and they're responding, and he's feeling good. And he said he's going to continue to run. That's what's important to me.
You say he's feeling well. I'm sure, and if not, here's the news: the president has tested positive for COVID and is now headed back to Delaware. They pulled him out of the campaign event in Nevada. How much do you worry, Congresswoman, as a supporter of this president, a firm supporter of this president, that every time something like this happens, the rest of this country is going to say, you know what, those fears that I have and those worries that I have about his health are real?
Well, I think that's a bit exaggeration. The people of this country are not going to say that. Of course, some people may think that, but we know that COVID is resurfacing. I have people in my family, I have friends who have been infected with COVID in the last few days or so. We know that it's going around. And so, you know, he's no different from other people who are getting COVID. And I don't consider that something that's so serious that he should now be described as problematic and people worrying about him. No, any of us may get COVID any day.
Anybody can get sick any day, but you've seen the numbers, Congresswoman. Democrats who want the president to withdraw, a different candidate to be selected, 65% of Democrats, 75%, 18 to 44. How do you allay those concerns? You can't, right?
Well, no, what I'm looking at is I'm looking at the polls that are indicating they're tied. Every now and then I see a poll that's coming that said one or the other has a 1 or 2% advantage. It's basically been consistently very close for a long time. And so, you know, I know that Trump is going to do everything that he can to increase his numbers. And I know that Biden is going to stay out on the campaign trail. He's doing well, and he's not going to be deterred because a few members of our caucus have decided that he should step down.
Okay. Congresswoman Maxine Waters, appreciate the time. We hope to speak to you again here on the Hill. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
You got it. Thank you for watching. And make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.